Merhabalar arkadaşlar, ben İngilizce öğretmeni Fatih Ahmet Özdemir. Final Evinizde programıyla 7. sınıf derslerimize devam ediyoruz. Today, we are talking about our 6th unit celebrations. In celebration unit, we have party kinds. For example, graduation party, slumber party, a wedding day, a birthday party. We have lots of kinds of parties, and we will see how to invite someone to a party and how to answer to an offer. We have two topics in this unit. First of all, making simple suggestions, and the second one is expressing needs and quantity. Let's start with making simple suggestions. There are a lot of ways to make suggestions and express our answers for these suggestions. We are going to analyze this in three branches. First of all, making an offer or a suggestion. The second one is accepting an offer or a suggestion. And the last one is refusing an offer. How to make an offer? When we want to invite someone to somewhere, we should make an offer. And when we make an offer or suggestion, we use shall we, let's, why don't, would you like to, do you want to, what about, and how about. Let's start with shall. Shall is a modal, guys, and after all modals, we have to use verb 1. Let's is a modal also, and so after let's, we should use verb 1. Why don't? Can you see don't? It is in simple present tense, so we should write verb 1 after that. Would you like to? Can you see that too? In English, after all infinitives, we have to use verb 1. So it is the same for do you want to? And guys, there is a difference between would you like to and do you want to. In Turkish, both of them have the same meaning, but in usage, we have a difference. Do you want to is not a polite sentence. Would you like to is more polite than do you want to. And we have what about and how about. What about and how about take verb ing after them. Let's see an example. Shall we make a barbecue party on Saturday? This is an offer, guys. Shall we make a barbecue party on Saturday? And I want to say something. Except for let's. All of them are question sentences. But let's is not. After let's, we have only verb 1 plus object. Let's see the example. Let's go fishing. As you can see, this is our object, this is verb 1, and our modal. Yes, after what about and how about, we have to use verb ing. It's like that. What about throwing a slumber party? What about throwing a slumber party? Yeah, these are our offer sentences, guys. Let's go on with how to accept an offer or how to accept a suggestion. Yes, when someone asks us to go somewhere or something, to do something, we have to answer it in a positive way or in a negative way. And if we accept, this means it is a positive way. When we want to accept an offer or suggestion, we have a lot of expressions to use. We are going to see some of them. In order to accept an offer or suggestion, we can use these sentences. Great. This means, yes, I want to go with you. I want to do what did you say. Sure. Thanks. I will definitely be there. Yes, I would love to. What time is it? Guys, I want to take your attentions to this sentence. What time is it? Why do we write it on here? Because if you accept an offer, you should ask for details. For example, I want to invite you to my birthday party, and if you accept, you should ask, where is it? What time is it? Who else will be coming? Etc. So, when you see this sentence or these kind of sentences, it means that guy accepts the invitation or offer. I would love to, thanks. That sounds great. That sounds fun. That sounds awesome. If we write a positive adjective after that sounds, it means we accept that offer. That sounds great. That sounds fun. That sounds awesome. That sounds wonderful, etc. Cool. See you there. Thanks for the invitation. It is going to be fun. Why not? Guys, this not is not for a negative sentence, because why not means neden olmasın. So it is a positive answer. It is an accepting answer. Let's go on with refusing an offer. When someone asks us to go somewhere or to do something, I said we have two options. Either we will accept it or we will refuse it. So, while refusing an offer, we can use I would love to, but I can't. I'm sorry, but I can't. Another time maybe. No, thanks. Thanks for inviting me to blah blah blah, but blah blah blah. We can say that thanks for inviting me to your birthday party, but I have to look after my siblings on that day, for example. So, when you see but after a positive sentence, this means this is a refusing sentence. Look, I would love to is a positive answer, but after but, it says I can't. I'm sorry, but I can't. When you see but after a positive sentence, that means it is a refusing sentence. So let's see an example. This boy meets his friend on a street maybe and says, "Hey Robin, nice to see you. We are throwing a barbecue party on Saturday. Would you like to join us?" Look, explains what they are doing and inviting her. Would you like to join us? And Robin says, "Hi Ted, I would love to. I would love to." So you may think that is a positive answer, but not. I would love to, but I have to finish my project. So I can't come. Maybe another time. So we can say that I have to finish my project. This is making an excuse. Yes, let's go on. Here there's a question. It is, I think, a WhatsApp group messaging, and Michael says, "Hello everyone, what about having a slumber party on Friday?" Adam answers, "That sounds marvelous." Here Michael invites his friends to his slumber party, and Adam answers, "That sounds marvelous." This is a positive sentence. Beverages on me. And he is Georgius, by the way. John says, "I am very busy then." Then means on that day. "I am very busy then." You may say, this is a negative sentence. He is very busy on that day. But he says, "But I can't miss this." So I said before "but," if there is a positive sentence, that means it is a refusing sentence. And vice versa, if there is a negative sentence before "but," that means it is an accepting sentence. I am very busy then, but I can't miss this. So he accepts the invitation. Jason, "I really need such an event, but I can't do it." So the same thing again, it is a refusing sentence. Barney says, "It is going to be fun." You see the positive adjective. I will definitely be there. So this is an accepting sentence. Let's see the question. You can see a group messaging here. According to the messages, who refuses the offer? Let's see. Jason refuses the offer, guys. Yes, let's go on. Now we have finished the invitation, suggestion, making an offer, and now we are going on with expressing needs and quantity. We can classify the nouns in two groups, guys. These are countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Guys, in English, it's not like Turkish, so we can count some nouns and we can't the others. For example, you may say in Turkish, "Could you please bring me a water?" But in English, it is impossible. That sentence is wrong. Countable nouns can be made plural. This is very important. Countable nouns can be made plural as uncountable ones count. What this means? Apple is a countable noun, so we can make apples. We can make it plural. But bread is an uncountable noun, therefore we can't make the bread plural. Yes. We can quantify the countable nouns with numbers, but in uncountable nouns, it is impossible. For example, 3 monkeys, 6 cups, 5 ducks. We can quantify with numbers, you can see. Yeah. We cannot use any numbers before an uncountable noun. For this reason, there are some words to quantify the uncountable nouns. We call them quantifiers. We use the quantifiers not only with uncountable nouns, but also with countable nouns. That's why we classify the quantifiers in 3 groups. First of all, quantifiers used with countable nouns. The second one, quantifiers used with uncountable nouns. And the last one is quantifiers used with both countable nouns and uncountable nouns. So let's start with quantifiers used with countable nouns. These quantifiers are only used with countable nouns. First of all, many. Many is used to express a big number of something, and it is used with plural nouns. Guys, all the quantifiers with countable nouns take the noun after them only plural. Aisha has got many books. You can see books is plural here. Quantifiers used with countable nouns, and a few is one of them also. It is used to express a small number of something. It means there is not too many of the noun, but there is. There are a few apples. You can see there are only 4 apples, so this is a small number. There are a few apples in the box. We can multiply the examples, like for example, there are a few bananas in our bag, or what can we say? There are a few pencils in my pencil case, like that. We can multiply them. Let's go on with quantifiers used with uncountable nouns. Much is a quantifier used with uncountable nouns, guys. It is used to express a big amount. Look at here. It is not a big number of. It is a big amount of something, and it is used with only singular nouns because we can't make plural a uncountable noun. Don't worry, I have much money with me. Guys, money can't be counted. Money is uncountable. But you can count, for example, Turkish liras, dollars, euros. But money is uncountable. Don't worry, I have much money with me. Let's go on. Quantifiers used with uncountable nouns. A little. A little is the same form of a few for uncountable nouns. It is used to express a small amount. Pay attention here. It is not a small number. It is a small amount of something. For example, there is a little milk in the bottle. You can see there is only a little milk in the bottle. So milk is uncountable. Let's go on. Quantifiers used with both countable nouns and uncountable nouns. For example, some is one of them. Some is used to express a normal amount or number of something. You can see here a normal amount, both amount and number, guys. A normal amount or number of something. There are some people, you can see people is the plural form of person, so it is a countable noun. There are some people waiting at the bus stop. You can see the picture. There is, can you see the difference? If we use quantifiers used with both countable and uncountable nouns, we have to pay attention for something. Look, here it says there are, here it says there is. If we use them for a countable noun, we have to write it plural. For example, people, there are. But if we write them for an uncountable noun like water, we have to write singular forms. Can you see? Yeah, there is some water on the kitchen ground. Here, on the kitchen ground, there is some water. Yes, any. It is really important because it is a bit confusing. Any is used to say something doesn't exist in a negative sentence. There isn't any bread in the bakery. There isn't. You can see the cross. There aren't any giraffes at the zoo. There aren't. The same thing is here again. If our noun is countable, we write it plural. And if the noun is uncountable, we write it singular. Yes, thank you guys. That's all. See you on our next lesson. Stay home, stay healthy.